Hey Jenny, hey Pam, hi Sunshine, hi Molly, hey Alex, hey Donna. Alex, how are you feeling? Amelia slept so good last night, y'all. I was sweating my butt off last night. Oh man, that was a great live, but I was like a puddle. I forgot to start my music. There we go. Hey Raz, let me get some music going. There we go. Hi Michael. Hi Connie, better too, but still tired and drained. I'm glad you're feeling better. At least you're improving. That's always good. Hopefully it continues on that pattern quickly. Hi Becca. Notifications worked, yes. Hey Courtney. Okay, I don't have much time tonight, so we're gonna kind of just dive right in with selenite. I have not pulled crystals yet. I'm not sure which crystals I'm going to pull tonight. I did get a couple more new ones than I had ordered from another new place. So we shall see what we decide. But if you'd like to consent in the meantime to tonight's session, go ahead and type in the comments, think it to yourself, say it out loud, whatever you're most comfortable with. I personally am okay if you would like to consent on behalf of children and pets. I do ask adults to consent for themselves. Hello, 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 hi, happy Thursday. Yes, Donna, sending some extra your way. What happened about reporting? I must have missed the first part of the comment. Okay, I don't see anything. I don't know what you mean by reported their account 30 times. Hi, Jersey. Thank you, Pyro Lily. I'm so glad they helped. Hello, Sherry. Ash, I hope you feel better. Thank you, Sunshine. Oh, is it one of the fake accounts of me? There's a lot, so TikTok and Instagram don't do anything about them. Amanda, namaste. Elsie and Nicole, good. I'm glad it helped last night. And thank you. I appreciate anyone who reports and blocks them. I just hate that the platforms don't really do anything about them. Thank you. I appreciate you going after them. We're just starting. You guys, I ordered the magnets from last night's live with Sam, and it says they're going to be a week. They weren't Prime on Amazon, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. Good crystal for digestive issues. Ooh, so I have IBS, and when it comes to gut health, me personally, I swear by yellow jasper. That is my go-to anytime I have any kind of gut-related health issues. I wish they did something too. And to me, it's like none of them are ever going to get far where they're going to really like profit off of stealing my videos. Let's be honest. I barely make money on my own videos. So like the intent is still there. The intention is still set by me. So if someone receives healing from videos that someone is stealing from me, like to me, that doesn't bother me because if it helps someone, it's still helping someone, right? My issue is when they start taking pictures of like me and my daughter, or when I post like the pictures of me and my dad, and they start taking like personal items. That's what bothers me. Thank you, Pamela. And I started watermarking my videos, but I mean, that's not going to stop them. Let's be real. Yeah, the personal stuff, that gets me, but the videos themselves, like, that is what it is. Thank you, Erin. I just got super thirsty. Sorry, hold on. Look at my hair, guys. Outside, it's all crazy. Hi, Sophie. Thank you. Hi, Danny. Still see me as Morticia. A lot of people do. Those pictures from that live actually came up in my phone the other day. I had swiped through to find something and I laughed when I saw them. You're very welcome. This is the beginning. Yeah, I said in 10 minutes. I try not to say times because not everyone is the same time zone as me, and I don't want anyone to get confused. Hey, Max. Yeah, last night's live was awesome. My daughter did start school. She's finishing her second week of school. Next week is her third week. Something told you it's bedtime. I'm glad they were on point. Hi, David. Hi, Brogan. It was incredible. I like ran and ordered the magnets because everyone was like, there's only 10 left. There's only 8 left. And I was like, oh no. Yeah, South Carolina starts school like mid-August. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, that's when Texas started. I know, I'm super excited for the magnets. I told Samantha that when mine came in, I would message her and let her know so we could schedule another live. But with how hot I was with just her doing that, I can't imagine how crazy it's going to be with 2 of us. I'm glad everyone slept great last night. This is the first cleanse. Yeah, last night we did the dual live with Samantha, who is Level Up Healing on here. And she incorporates magnets in her distance Reiki. And when I tell you, like, I was sweating. I was so hot. I had to get off after like an hour because I was going to either melt into my desk or pass out on my desk because I was so tired and just like sweating. But it was like amazing. It was intense in a really good way. Thinking of doing my first live tomorrow. Yes, go for it. Thank you. I am going to post it to the Tube of You, and she said she's going to post it to hers. So it will be up there. Hi, kisses. Namaste. Good, David. I'm glad you felt great. Oh, I missed the 222. Fitbit's in my tip. Your temperature up. That's so awesome. I said next time we have a dual live together and we both use the magnets, everyone better have like their AC cranked or fans on, ice, like, and that was the worst part. I made hot tea last night instead of water, and that was the first time I had drank tea in like 2-3 weeks, and I really regretted not having ice water with me because it was just like, oh, it felt like I was in like a sauna. Hi, Natural Life Tree blessings. All right, I can't be on too long tonight, so let's go ahead and end the first selenite cleanse and take a minute, hydrate and stretch, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Everyone's gonna be knocked out, I know. I'm excited to try it. I told her I can't like imagine like what that feels like to use it with that, but I'm interested to see. Do it in the winter. I don't really have winter down here. My coldest is usually like 30 or 40 degrees. Okay, hold on. I got a couple new crystals in. I tried a different place. And hold on, I had to save this slip because I wanted to make sure I named the right place. Okay, so I got 4 new crystals. 3, let's see, 2 of them I'd never heard of. What do the magnets do that you're talking about? So she incorporates distance, like Reiki healing with the magnets. So the way she was explaining it, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, is that like your body has like its own magnetic energetic fields, and when things are off, kind of like off with your chakras and stuff like that, they can be off with your magnetic field as well. So like you have one around your body, like your aura, you have it around your heart, and you have it around all of your individual cells. So she uses the magnets with the distance healing to kind of pull all that back into balance. And when I tell you that it is so intense, people were like, I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. Like she said, like you could feel dizzy, you could feel lightheaded, you might get really warm. Like everyone was like, I need to lay down. Some of y'all had like the funniest explanations. Diana was saying that like she felt like she was like when Cinderella like twirls with all the stars and stuff around her. It's just like it was very intense. I didn't feel dizzy or lightheaded. I just got like super hot and I had like tingles all over. Yeah, the magnets were intense, but they were awesome. So I ordered the magnets that she uses, and I think a few of y'all did too. But it was like, it was a ride for sure. Okay, I'm going to pull the 4 crystals I just got today. I already cleansed them and everything and charged them. So let me, okay, so we got, I never heard of this one before, Norina Jasper. It kind of reminds me of Mookaite Jasper, but I looked it up and it says they are different. So Norina Jasper, Bowenite or Bowenite, I'm not sure. I think it's Bowenite. Danny Phantom going ghost, yeah. So there's that one. Then I will never say this one right. I think it's Cameronite. I have no idea. But this one supposedly is a little more rare. And then I think this one's called Petersite. So these are from Crystal Matchmakers on Etsy. And when I tell you, like, they shipped these so well, and they were, like, beautifully wrapped. And I wanted to record a video when I was unboxing them, and then I got distracted and I forgot to do it. But they wrote, like, a whole cute little note. And for the Petersite, I had said, like, if they had one that had, like, a good mix of all the colors, but I really like the blues in it. So they even put a note that, like, you know, we pulled the one that had the most blue on it. They're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. So it shipped to me within, like, a day or two. It was super quick. It has a punch. Oh, man. I've heard good things about it. But they also put, like a whole little thank you and, like, handwritten notes. And I love that kind of stuff. I think that's cool. So I was super excited. So Crystal Matchmakers on Etsy. Yeah, Loving Thyself rocks. They tape stuff good. This place, I was like, I really needed to. So which one do we want to use? Do we want to use the Norina Jasper, the Bowenite, the Commemorate? I will never be able to say that one. Or the Pietrosite. The best way to cleanse and charge crystals. I usually cleanse with selenite plates, and then I charge them on my windowsill in the sun. The last one, the Pietrosite, a little bit. Or the Commemorate. All right, maybe we'll do two, because everyone's saying those two. The two I can't say. Thanks, guys. We couldn't pick Bowenite. Now everyone hopping on is going to be like, what is she saying? All right, hold on. Let us research their properties. I haven't even had time to do that. I barely got through saying them. All right, let's do the Commemorate first. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to spell this. Okay, there we go. It's going to be one of those mates. Healing properties. Okay. Do they have a thing where it like says it for you so you know how to say it? All right, so the Commemorate is known for alleviating pain on all levels. Oh, we need that. I need that. That's a good one. The stone has connections with the crown chakra. It can help calm overactive thoughts and anxiety. And it is a useful crystal for overcoming negative patterns of thinking. So that is great for like my anxiety. Whoop, whoop. Rachel, thank you for subscribing. I feel like I'm going to be like Kamehameha Bing Bong or something. Oh, hold on. Is this the one that says them out loud? Hold on. Pronunciation, yes. Commemorate. I still can't even say with the pronunciation. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear. Let's see. Commemorate. Oh, God, that's tricky. Why am I struggling with this so much? Commemorate. Okay. Commemorate. The second R is what's throwing me off. Okay. Commemorate. Okay. Camera, right? Yeah, right? Commemorate. Okay, the other one was... Oh, wait, let's go back to that side and see if they have the pronunciation for the other one. Yes. Do they have it? Yes, they do. Pietrosite. Oh, Pietrosite. That one's easy. I thought it was like Pietra. I was making it fancy. Pietrosite. Pietrosite. Okay. So Commemorate and Pietrosite. That's easy enough. Okay, so Pietrosite. Hold on. Now I gotta look this one up. Okay, so Pietrosite is a great supporter of the nervous system, allows those around it to experience decreased lightheadedness, dizziness, or headaches. We needed that last night. It also helps heal dull eyesight or eye infections. You guys, I still have this eye infection. Can you believe that? It's almost 3 weeks. The relief on my face. I was like, finally, one I can say. Okay, so that's good. Hold on, what does this one say? Pietrosite, it also helps work with the body during meditation, rapidly moving you into a higher state of awareness. It is believed to be a stone of vision and can be used for vision quest or shamanic journeys. So, well, it has to do with eyes. It also works with third eye. Okay, so we're going to work with those two tonight. Commemorate. I'm going to be saying that all night now just to remember it. Pietrosite and Commemorate. Oh my God, I'm struggling with that tonight. The shop I got them from is Crystal Matchmakers. They're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. You want me to spell it? I can barely say it. Hold on. It's on the slip. Let me pull it up. All right. It is Kammererite. Kammererite. That second ER is what's throwing me off. Kammererite. I keep thinking it's like Kammer. Like there's two like sets of M's and it's two sets of ERs. Kammererite. Camaro, right? I'm just gonna be Kammer. That's what it is. Nothing you guys say is gonna help me get this tonight. And then the other one is Pietersite, which is Pietersite. I'm sweating more tonight than I did last night with the magnets, just trying to say those words. Southernize it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let us start with. Let's start with the Pietersite because I feel like the Kammererite is going to be a lot more relaxing to end with. And I apologize, Molly was all over me tonight, so if you see little hairs of hers floating around, that's why. I can't tell if this one's making me warm, if I'm just warm from sweating trying to pronounce it. Hi, Gwen. Yes, I did. I saw your email. I didn't have a chance to write back yet, though. I will email you back tonight. It does kind of look like the earth. I love that you pointed that out. Thank you, Sunshine. It's making you carnelian warm. Been there. Yes, if you may or plan to fall asleep, make sure that your devices are plugged in and charging, alarms are set, any kind of nighttime medication, supplements, or vitamins are taken. And if you are going to lay down, watch while you're laying down on your side so you do not drop your phone on your face. I didn't do an unboxing. I had already taken them out earlier today so that they could be cleansed and charged in case I use them tonight. I got these from Crystal Matchmaker on Etsy, and they are based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And like excellent packaging, like very well bubble wrapped, also like decorative tissue paper and stuff like that. They put each crystal in its own bag. Oh, they gave me, oh, where did I put it? Oh, they also gave me a little candy rainbow fluorite as a thank you. Isn't that cute? I left that one on the selenite. I use selenite plates to cleanse, so I have 3 of them side by side that I just lay my crystals on to cleanse, and then when they're done cleansing, I have little containers I put all my crystals in, and I pop the lid open and I put them in my windowsill in the sun to charge. You can also charge with the moon too. Crystal Matchmaker is the name of the company on Etsy. They're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I definitely feel this one on my third eye. I'm getting lots of tingles like right here, but I'm also getting very warm. I don't know if they have a storefront. I'm guessing no. It seems like more of like a smaller shop, so I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. Let's work the third eye a little bit. You could absolutely feel it other places. I know, I love the blue in it. And like I said, I had put a note asking for one that had like a good mix of all the colors, but that I liked the blue the most. And they put a note saying that they gave me the one that had the most blue. So they had options where it was like intuitively picked, but then they also had ones where it was like pick your own crystal, and they show you like the front of each one. So this was one that was an intuitive pick, which is why I put in like a request if possible. Ooh, good neck crack. Hi, Valerie. Yep, temples, eyes, that's kind of all third eye area. Sonia, shh. We're not supposed to talk about that. Is that how you're supposed to be feeling? I must have missed what you said about how you felt. Can you repeat it? Thank you, Hammer. Yeah, so if you feel a lot of pressure, you could have a block that's trying to remove itself and release. So try to relax into it, relax your brow bone, unclench your jaw, because usually when we feel pressure, we kind of tense up and that makes it worse. Or it could be some like a form of a healing crisis where your symptoms will temporarily worsen before they get better. Make sure you're hydrating really well. If it ever is too much, you're completely okay to swipe out for a little bit and allow yourself to kind of get grounded. This one is Petersite. Camerarite is the next one. I'm getting a little bit better with it. my sinuses are starting to tickle. 11:11 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, sorry. I feel like I have to sneeze. It's like stuck. I feel like I have to sneeze. It won't come out. My very first crystal, I think clear quartz was my first crystal. But I know the first 5 crystals I had were clear quartz, amethyst, rose quartz, tiger's eye, and selenite. I'm pretty sure it was clear quartz. Look up at a layer sky. I'll have to try that. It kind of went away a little bit, so it might not have been mine. It might have been someone else's because it came on kind of random, but I feel like it's better. It feels like it's cleared up. My crystal wish list is very long. Same. Just when I think I've got enough, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that one existed. Dare I ask you, Nicole, how many crystals you have? I don't know if I want to say. Last we counted, there were over 200. I'm confident to say there's probably at least 300. I've stopped counting for my own sanity. And the reason I have so many is because when I was first starting, I bought so many like smaller tumbles just because that was like the easiest way to get like every crystal but affordable. But now I'm trying to like get larger ones like palm stones because they're just so much easier for me to hold. The tumbles are so hard for me to hold when I do lives because they're so tiny and they're like they slip out. I do have quite a bunch of repeats. How many different types are there? All right, hold on. Let's wrap this one up and I can kind of show you the majority of them are here. Okay, let's take a minute to hydrate. Crystal I have the most of. Amethyst I definitely have the most of because that is just my personal one that I use consistently for my anxiety. Hi, Filey. Does the size matter? No. Size has nothing to do with like the energy or vibration of the crystal. My smallest crystal is my strongest crystal. To use them on lives, I prefer like the palm stone size because it's so much easier for me to hold. How many amethysts do I have? I was gifted some from you guys. I probably have at least 20, but most of them are like smaller tumbles or points. I only have one big one, and you guys have seen that on here, the big crystally one. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see. Over here on my desk, I have the two big ones. So like these are all the ones that don't fit in my containers. So there's all those. I also have some up here on my selenite plates charging. I got my cord cutting scissors there, all my tarot and oracle cards. My shelves that used to be behind my desk have a bunch of like the larger ones. Then this size container, which has 15, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So 15 times 5. Then I have this size container, which is hard because they're all adjustable, but I have 1, 2, 3. I also have 5 of these, and these ones hold anywhere from, I'm going to say like 25 to 30 each, so that's the majority. But like these have all the palms, all my bigger ones. So as I'm getting duplicates of like the palm stones that I had originally bought in the tumbles, I'm going to start like putting all the duplicates together, and I'm probably going to do it like as a giveaway or something on here once I accumulate enough to make it like a worthy giveaway. I do have a Herkimer diamond. It's a little tiny one. I just got that from Loving Thyself Rocks. Is that in this one? Where did I put it? Nope. I don't know which one I put it in. Thank you guys. I'm telling you, like, these containers are a lifesaver when it comes to recharging them. I have 5-ish crystals that I've had a year. How do I recharge them? So if you haven't cleansed them, I would definitely cleanse them. If you have selenite, you can cleanse them. If you have incense, you can do like a smoke cleanse. You can use sage. Don't use white sage or Palo Santo. Those are close practice, but yes, anything like that. And then I just put mine in the windowsill and I let them charge in the sun. So typically with the selenite to cleanse them, I usually kind of like pretend I tuck them into bed overnight on my selenite plates and tuck them in. They wake up in the morning and then they go in the sun. All right, let me put these back down. Try not to drop any. Yes, like 100 tumbles to me like sounds legit. Like that's a normal amount in my eyes to make myself feel better. I have towers. I don't have a lot of towers. I probably have 7 or 8 towers maybe. I don't leave them in the sun for long, maybe an hour or two. You do have to be careful with certain crystals because they can fade over time in the sun. And yes, certain crystals can be a fire hazard. I think like quartz and stuff are more reflective, so you want to make sure there's nothing that they're going to like shine onto. But that's also why I leave them in the containers, because it kind of like blocks most of their surroundings. So yes, my biggest crystal, I have a rose quartz or a heat treated citrine are probably the 2 biggest. All right, let us go ahead and use the Camerarite. Camerarite. There we go. You could say it at a somewhat normal speed. Okay. This was one of their like pick your own Camerarites. I'm struggling so hard. But I liked it because it almost looks like a third eye on it. I don't know, it drew me in, so that's why I went with it. Plus it had like the purple for crown. I'm glad you're learning. Words are hard, yes. It kind of does look like lips. I'm actually feeling this one on my back. That's a big word for Elmo. Poor Elmo. I feel Elmo's pain. I feel it like right on my like right shoulder blade. Oh no, Melissa. I hope you have an easy recovery. I'm so sorry that happened. Is this the one that said it was good for pain everywhere? Because that would make sense as to why it's on my shoulder, like slash back. I think this was the one that said all over pain. Or was that the Peter site? I think it was this one. Because the Peter site was the eye one. Okay, yeah. This one was the pain and the anxiety and the dizziness and stuff, right? I'm feeling this all across my back now. Holy moly, this one's strong. Hi, Juanita. Dizzy was the other one. Hold on, I want to double check this because I don't want to mess this up. This one. Okay, so maybe the other one was, okay, so this one alleviates pain on all levels, works with crown chakra, can help overactive thoughts and anxiety, useful for overcoming negative patterns of thinking. So the other one was the dizziness in the eyes. Okay, I merged the two. Gosh, I can't talk or think straight tonight. Stone to help with fertility. Moonstone is really good. Unakite is really good. And typically any of the crystals for your sacral chakra, which is your reproductive organs and stuff, would be beneficial. I do have a couple fertility ones on my playlist. I think they're under the physical playlist on my page. Rochelle, oh my gosh. That's so crazy. I hope you're okay. Oh, Erin, I'm glad it's helping. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth with me. And put your hand on your chest to kind of help keep you grounded. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. One more. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Not sure why I feel so angry. You could have someone else's like emotions kind of tagged in with you. Oh my gosh, caught yourself between the rafters. Yeah, thank goodness for sure. Yeah, Cheyenne, my back too. I bought red jasper rocks and received red jasper sand. I'm not familiar with red jasper sand, but I would think since they sent you the wrong thing, they would fix it. I'm glad it's helping with your fibro pain. Yeah, so this one, because it's with all over pain, you could feel it literally anywhere. I was actually kind of surprised. I felt it in my back along my shoulder blade because I typically don't have pain there, but I kind of felt it like grow and then like dissipate. It's like a wave almost. Andrea, 5 stars. Good. I'm glad it's helping. So I wear crystals for protection, like on my bracelets. I do selenite cleanses for myself constantly. I call back my energy a lot, just however I can to kind of keep myself protected. It is okay to sleep with scholocite. Yes, that's okay to sleep with. Reiki and chill. Thank you, Gwen. Little doggies. Thank you, Rocky. So you're okay. Thank you. I will be teaching Reiki classes, yes. So I am almost done with my Reiki 1 course. My goal is to have it up and live on September 1st. So it will be all self-paced. And then when you are done, we will schedule like a 60 to 90-minute Zoom call where we can go over any material or questions you have, and we will do the attunement one-on-one right there. And as soon as I finish the level 1 course, I'm going right into the level 2 and the Reiki Master courses as well. But I've had so many people ask for level 1, I want to get that one up first. I don't want to wait to post them all at the same time. Oh, I'm so glad I'm helping you find your voice. That's great. I'm very proud of you. Yes, my goal is to finish it last Sunday, but every time I think I'm done, there's like more stuff I want to add to it. I want it to be like as informative as possible. So I didn't get as much time last Sunday as I had wanted to work on it. I've been doing a little bit here and there during the week, so I'm hoping this Sunday my husband's going to take my daughter out of the house for a couple of hours so I have like absolute peace and quiet and no distractions. And I can hopefully get it finished and completed. And then my mom is like the most amazing proofreader, and she lives a couple of houses down from me, so I want her to kind of go through it and proofread it to make sure it all looks really good so I can get it posted. Thank you guys. I'm excited because you're excited. You guys are like, oh, this is awesome. I'm like, this is awesome. I love that you guys are so interested. In my opinion, I think it's so beneficial for everyone to at least learn level 1. Even if you don't have any like desire to continue past that, I think it's just so good to know for yourself. It will be posted in the link in my bio. So my link in my bio is the snip feed link. I know some people say it doesn't show on TikTok. I also have it posted in my Instagram and YouTube bios as well. Yeah, I'm going to do all the levels. Absolutely. I will say ahead of time, and some of you guys have heard me say this, when I learned Reiki many, many, many years ago, every Reiki master I had, you had to wait at least a year in between each level to get the practice in, to allow your body to physically acclimate to the different energies. I don't plan on making you wait a year, but I know some people do like all their courses in like a whole weekend and stuff like that. So if you're wanting your Reiki course to be like Amazon Prime where you can knock it out in like 2 or 3 days, I am not the teacher for you. I want people to take that time in between and wait between each level. So I'm thinking at least 3 to 6 months in between each level if you plan on doing all the levels with me. So just be conscious of that and keep that in mind. Have you thought about an intro sample class? Quick overview video of how it works. I can do that. And this is absolutely no hate to anyone who teaches like all the courses back to back. Like I'm trying to keep it the traditional way in which I was taught to honor my Reiki masters. But keep in mind, like your level 1 course, for those of you who don't know, the attunement is literally to acclimate your body to the higher vibrations and the higher energies that you are now going to be channeling. So that's just your level 1. Level 2, it's even more on top of that, and master, it's more on top of that. So to do that all in one weekend, like, I can't imagine, like, that's a lot to process. So I just don't want anyone to be overwhelmed by it, because I think about like how I felt on each of my attunements, and like it felt great, but it takes a while. You know what I mean? And if you are someone who wants to do it more back to back to back, I know some people wait like 21 days in between each level. I know some people do like level 1 and 2 together and then do a master level. I have a whole bunch of people I could recommend or refer you to. If you are already attuned, is it okay to take the course again and receive? You can absolutely do that. I did that with my master level. I was attuned to my Reiki master, and then I had Ashley Beautifully Awakened. She reattuned me to master. So if that's something you want to do, absolutely. And keep in mind, I'm clairsentient, so like my clair is feeling. So for me, like I could feel it more intensely than others where they might not have that same reaction. But it is absolutely whatever you feel called to do. I just want people to know ahead of time, like, do not sign up for my class if you want it like back to back to back. I did level 1 and 2 over a week, and attunement was intense, but it worked out. Yeah, see, some people, it's absolutely okay for you. Me, I was not one of those people. I would have way been too much for me. Just so the healer does 1 and 2 together with an online self-paced. So she does Holy Fire Reiki, and I don't know what the process is for Holy Fire. So this course will be a Sui Reiki. And I know there are slight differences with the two. She makes people wait 6 months for mastery. Yeah, see, most people, you do. So typically with each level of Reiki, you're supposed to do like a 21-day cleanse after the attunement, where you're giving yourself Reiki, you're kind of doing like this whole cleanse and stuff like that to kind of help your body adjust to the attunement. So I would say you would kind of at least want to wait 21 days in between, but that again is based off of a Sui Reiki. Holy Fire can be different. Yeah, Holy Fire with Jessa, yep. So again, I'm not familiar with Holy Fire. It could be completely different. So with the cleanse, I kind of leave it up to you. I'll offer options of what you can do. For me, when I did my level 1, now keep in mind, this was like 18, 19 years ago. It was like technology was not what it was these days, stuff like that. Like I was instructed to try to avoid technology as often as I could. So like cell phones weren't like a really big thing back then. I was in college at the time, so I needed my laptop and computer for school. So I couldn't do like the full cleanse. You're supposed to not do any like alcohol, like drugs or anything like that. Obviously, like prescription medications are okay. But you're supposed to try to eat like really light and healthy, just so that you're not kind of like clouding your own energy and aura, and you're allowing the Reiki universal energy to kind of acclimate with your body. So I know some people who they'll still eat normal and they just give up like technology for 21 days. I know people who still use technology and they just try to eat healthier for 21 days. The name Holy Fire just appeals to me so many levels. Let me change to more than Holy Fire, Violet Flame, Asui. Yes, so I'm not Holy Fire. I am Asui, Violet Flame, and Sakim Reiki Master Teachers. And I think once I finish these courses and I get them uploaded, there were a few courses I found from someone where if you're already a Reiki Master, she does like additional attunements like Angel Reiki. She had ones like Galactic Starseed Reiki and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to start doing some of those after my courses are completed. There's a lot of different styles of Reiki. I think in the US there's probably at least 20 to 30 styles. That's not including all the other ones around the world. Getting your 2 and 3 was just class time. My online class did all the attunements together after you completed level 1. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, Starseed Reiki, and that one caught my attention too. How does one choose? So when I started practicing Reiki, I didn't even know there were other styles of Reiki. I only knew of Usui Reiki. And Usui Reiki is kind of like the traditional style, like the main style, and most of the other ones kind of branched off of that. Oh, Mystic, I'm glad last night's session helped. So did it originate with ancient Tibetan Buddhists? So Usui Reiki is based off of Dr. Mikao Usui, who had many jobs in his life, but he did become a monk. And the reason for the 21-day cleanse is because he went to this mountain, he did a 21-day fast and cleanse, and that is when he received the information and the symbols and knowledge of Reiki. And that was over 100 years ago. So he did not create Reiki. He discovered Reiki because he did not create energy healing. He kind of just discovered it and channeled it. His goal was to find some kind of form of healing that anyone and everyone could do or use that wasn't tied into any kind of religious or spiritual belief. So that is why Reiki is open and available to anyone and everyone. The normal kind, yeah. All right, guys, I think we are going to have to switch to our last selenite cleanse. Make sure you hydrate. What's one difference between the type? Which type? The magnets that were on last night were on Amazon. I looked up meditation magnets, and it was like a greenish book, and it had like 3 almost egg-shaped magnets that came with it. Was the one she said she got. What's one of the differences between the different types of Reiki? The different types that I practice, the 3 that I do, because there's a lot of different styles. I'm not familiar with all of them. Hi, Glinda. So like the different styles I practice, Usui Reiki is from Japan, which is more of a traditional style, which most of the other ones kind of stem off of in some way, shape, or form. That was discovered by Dr. Mikao Usui, which is why it's called Usui Reiki. Sakim Reiki energy was discovered by, I think his name was Patrick Ziegler in the 80s, and that's more of like an Egyptian style of Reiki. And then Violet Flame Reiki is a little bit newer. I think that's from the 2000s, and that's based more off of Kuan Yin. And Ashley, Beautifully Awakened, she had explained it to me as feeling like the more feminine energy, whereas Usui Reiki feels more like a masculine energy. And I will have to agree with her. I definitely feel like it's they're both very powerful, but when I channel Violet Flame, it feels more comforting and soothing, whereas Usui Reiki feels a little more forward, if that makes sense. Yeah, so all of them originate from different areas. They have different symbols. They could be based off of different people or like gods and goddesses and stuff like that. Oh, Liz, I'm sorry you're having a crisis. Yes. My level 1, 2, and 3 will be the traditional Usui Reiki. Once I get those levels up, I will be adding like add-ons, I guess you could call them, for the Sikkim and Violet Flame and any other styles that I become attuned in that I'm able to teach. The next subscriber live, I'm thinking, let me see what calendar. I'm going to try to do subscriber lives moving forward on Thursday nights, only because I don't have to go into my office. I can work from home on Fridays. So if I stay up later on a weekday, that's like the best day for me to do it. And if I can squeeze in like a Monday or Tuesday, I will. But I'm assuming going forward, Thursdays will be the subscriber live nights. And again, if I can do a Monday or Tuesday, I'll try my best to add those in. But Friday and Saturday nights will always stay the open ones for everybody. Ooh, I just got like a big wave of heat over my face. If you're a master in one, do you have to go through all 3 levels for others? Yes. So when I did the Sikkim Reiki and I did the Violet Flame Reiki with Ashley, she only teaches those at a master level, so you already have to be a master. So the courses are a lot quicker and easier because you already have pretty much the whole basic understanding of Reiki. So it's a lot easier to do the courses because you already know most of it. It's really just learning the new symbols and stuff like that. But yes, I did her whole, and Violet Flame is 4 levels. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Sikkim, she kind of combined with her master course. So for the next couple of weeks, I don't think there's going to be meditation Mondays because Michelle's teaching that English class in Nepal still. And I think it's hard for her to do, she wakes up like super early her time to do the meditation for us. And then she's kind of like rushing out the door for work. So I think until she's done with teaching her class, I don't know. Ooh, sorry, hiccup. I don't know if she's going to be hopping on Mondays. So I figured in the meantime, I'll still hop on Mondays and do something. But we'll see. Stacy, thank you for subscribing. You're very welcome. This is the last selenite cleanse. Tonight was a quicker live for me. Made it just at the end. Good timing. Caught the last bit at least. Can you explain a little? Yes. So Reiki is 100% based off of your consent. So you can consent if you would like to receive. You can type I consent or I accept in the comments, or just think it to yourself or say it out loud if you're more comfortable that way. I personally, as a Reiki practitioner, am okay if you like to consent on behalf of children and pets, but I do ask adults to consent for themselves. The energy is all intuitive, so it knows where you need it and where you want it, and it will go your way. Everyone's going to feel it or experience it in whichever way they need it at that time. You're very welcome. Thank you, Jasmine. You're welcome. Thank you, Jenny. Have a good night. Good. I'm glad it helped with your anger. When you said that earlier, my first thought was honestly that it wasn't yours, like it was someone else's that kind of just like attached with you. So I'm glad it was able to kind of be released. I have a lot of people who are like, I don't know why I'm angry, but I'm angry. And I'm like, if you don't know why you're angry, it is not your anger. Let it go, Elsa. You're welcome, Michelle. I'm glad you're loving it, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Tingling is normal, yes. When you feel it tingling, just imagine the energy is kind of focused and flowing in that area. There's so many new people tonight. Thank you for joining us. In case you don't know, I am also on Instagram under the same name, Nicole Reiki Healing, and YouTube, and I upload all of my lives to YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch them anytime you like. All right, everyone. I went longer than I thought, but that's okay. We were having fun and we were having good conversation. All right, guys. Tomorrow night, tomorrow night's Friday. I don't think there's a dual live tomorrow night. I think it's the next Friday is the next dual live, which is with Alex. Okay, so tomorrow night will be around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be our chat night, like tonight was. And then Saturday is our Saturday, where after the first selenite cleanse, we turn the comments off for like 30 to 60 minutes, so everyone can kind of be fully relaxed and quiet and present. So make sure you follow and set your notifications for that so you get alerted. Thank you guys for 11 shares and 22.5 thousand eye pokes and nose boops. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate them. And a big shout out to my mods, as always, for keeping it a very safe, positive, and peaceful place. Donna, enjoy your weekend. Don't worry about it. Take time off if you need it. Recoup and get some rest. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow night. Bye.